it's Dana, your favorite psychic. Are you ready for another message? Come on in and get comfortable. Put your feet up, get you a blanket, a pillow, something to eat, something to drink, something to smoke. Throw it up on a big screen if you want to. Put in the earbuds, kick back and relax, because we're going to unpack some psychic messages. All right, Taurus, we're going to do this a little different this time. A little bit different, a little spicy, Taurus. Don't panic. Don't panic. It's okay. Just going to be a little spicy, okay? We are going to do a reading based on the timeline of the planetary movements for the month of August, okay? Google it. I don't want to give you an astrology lesson. I'm not an astrologer, but it is significant. This month is significant. It's a beautiful, beautiful recipe for manifestation. And if you're smart, you'll take advantage of it. Because if you just sit and just keep doing the same old, it's going to come and it's going to go, and you're going to manifest all kinds of bullshit that you're not trying to manifest, but you're not paying attention to what's going on, so your manifestation is off kilter and you're manifesting all kinds of lower level stuff when you could be manifesting amazing things. So we're going to do a reading based on the planetary alignments that are happening this month for you, okay? All right, so August 1st to August 11th is Mercury retrograde in Cancer. So let's see what this means for you guys. Let's see. There's Cancer, and where is Mercury? Where is the Magician? Okay. All right. So Mercury retrograde, the 1st to the 11th. Spirit, what does this particular Taurus need to look out for? What do they need to look forward to? How do they navigate everything for their best and highest good for the 1st to the 11th with Mercury retrograde? Yeah, look. Yep. What else? What else do we need to know about? What else do we need to know about? Oh, retrograde. Mercury retrograde. Okay. What else do we need to know about here? About Mercury retrograde, the 1st to the 11th, for the collective of Taurus. What do we need to look out for? What do we need to look forward to? And how do we navigate everything for a very best and highest good? What do we have to do? 7 of Swords in reverse, right on. And the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Beautiful. Beautiful. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more, tell me more, tell me more. All right, so with Mercury retrograde in Cancer from the 1st to the 11th, these cards are telling me to tell you, okay, to not try to get anything done. Don't try to get things done, okay, because nothing's going to happen. Mercury's in retrograde. What's the Alchemist in reverse? An inability to manifest. Can't get things done. What's the Chariot, right? Going forward. Self-control, willpower, determination. Can't get it done. So don't try to get anything important done while Mercury's in retrograde from the 1st to the 11th. Don't do it, okay? Don't do it. The 3 of Wands in reverse. 3 of Wands in reverse talks about a lack of foresight, right? Not seeing the forest through the trees. The 2 of Swords, crossroads, finding yourself in a place where you just don't even really know what it is. And then the 7 of Swords in reverse talks about breaking free of a futile mentality. You're only tripping yourself up if you try to get anything important accomplished between the 1st and the 11th. The 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the Hierophant. During this time, the 1st through the 11th, when Mercury is in retrograde and nothing is moving forward, you are supposed to be contemplating and reevaluating what it is you want your life to look like. Because the 10 of Pentacles in reverse talks about not stable enough, not having enough. And the Hierophant talks about the belief system, right? What are you standing upon? What do you want your future to look like? 2 of Pentacles, right? Prioritizing. So the 1st through the 11th, for the collective of Taurus, they should be sitting back and really thinking about and prioritizing what it is that they want their immediate future, long-term future, and immediate future to be. They need to make some priorities, make a list, right? Start writing some things down, start formulating, start planning some things, because believe me, the planets are going to be in the perfect alignment for you to create literally your destiny, okay? So for the 1st through the 11th, you're just going to be stewing. You're going to be cranking and stewing on some things. Now, on August 6th, in the middle of all of this, Mars enters Libra. So let's find Mars here. Mars is going to be what is he called? The Emperor. Mars is going to be the Emperor. Where's the Emperor at? Where's the Emperor? Where's the Emperor? Where is he? There he is. Okay, so the Emperor, Mars, and it enters Libra, which is going to be justice, right? So where's justice? Come here, justice. Where are you? Where are you? There she is. Okay, so Emperor and justice. So this, remember, this is in the middle of retrograde, okay? So Mars enters Libra on August 6th. Tell me about this. What does the collective need to know and understand about Mars in Libra on August 6th? Temperance in reverse. Okay, what else? What else? What does the collective, the 8 of Cups, and the 7 of Pentacles? Okay, so Mars in Libra. Mars in Libra. So the Emperor, your external life, how you present yourself to the world. And then we have Libra being truth, what's good and right and proper, accountability, you being accountable for how it is that you want to build your world, right? That was the advice in the first section, right? How it is you want to build your world. Temperance in reverse talks about being imbalanced. The 8 of, which goes to that 10 of Pentacles in reverse too, right? The 8 of Cups talks about needing to leave something behind. And then the 7 of Pentacles talks about reflecting and assessing on how you're going about doing things. So on the 6th, when Mars enters Libra, you are going to find yourself contemplating, feeling a little upside down about everything that's going on around you. Because remember, Mercury in retrograde is going to cause introspection, okay? Because Mercury is about communication, and in the opposite, it's about a lack of communication, right? So you are going to be contemplating and reevaluating what is working for you and what's not working for you, or you should be anyway. And Temperance in reverse says you're going to be plugging some holes. So it really wants you to they really want you to take a look around and see what's leaking out of your life. See what it is that you need to fix. They want you to take accountability for how it is you are going to build your future and your life. Now, August 9th is the full moon in Aquarius. Full moon, which is obviously water, right? Cancer is going to be the sign of the full moon, but we're not concerned with that because we're just talking about the moon, okay, in Aquarius, which is the Fool and the Star, okay? The Fool is Uranus, the Star is Uranus, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. So, the Fool and the Star on top of the full moon. The full moon is talking about deep, deep, deep internal decisions. It is the struggle between the higher self and the lower self. Always the struggle between the higher self and the lower self. The moon is about the shadow work, right? And this shadow work is going to come from Mars entering Libra on the 6th and causing you to really, really examine what your truth is, because Mercury retrograde is going to have you examining what your foundation is. This whole time, the whole month of August up to the 11th, is all about introspection. It's about deciding what it is that you do and do not want your life to be. Because the planets are, believe me, this is prime manifestation, prime manifestation land. And before Mercury goes direct on the 11th, they want you to really, really, really think about what it is that you want your life to be. Because the old cycle is coming to an end And there is a brand new beginning, and that's the full moon, right? Brings things to an end. There's a brand new beginning and a brand new journey ahead of you. It's a leveling up of your spirituality to the star. The path, the purpose of your life is about to be revealed to you. They need to make sure that you're on board for this. So get yourself together. Check your list. Organize your stuff. Organize your house on the 1st to the 11th. Clean. Get things set up. Get things organized. Finish up the projects. I'm fixing to release a whole How to Learn the Tarot course, okay? Finish up your projects. Get ready to go, because on the 11th, when Mercury goes direct, all of this is going to bust open. So clean house on the inside and the outside of yourself between the 1st and the 11th, okay? All right. Now, on August 11th, Mercury goes direct. Now, boom, manifestation all over the place, right? Manifestation. Oh, these glasses are killing me. I got to take them down. Okay, manifestation with the Magician on August 11th. Okay, Mercury goes direct in Leo. So Mercury goes direct in Leo. Where is the Strength card? Mercury goes direct in Leo. Let's see here. Mercury goes direct in Leo. There we go. So manifestation and strength, courage, strength, overcoming, okay? And there is a Venus-Jupiter conjunction. Venus is the Empress and Jupiter is the Wheel of Fortune. It's a lot of things, but predominantly it's the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so. We have strength, the Empress, and the Wheel of Fortune. What's this telling you? Well, let's find out. Strength, overcoming, being strong, being courageous, having the upper hand. The Empress talking about manifestation, intuition, and the Wheel of Fortune talks about a turning point, being strong in your intuition. What does strength, the Empress, and the Wheel of Fortune have to say for Taurus right here, right now, on August 11th when Mercury goes direct? The 6 of Cups. Okay. Change, turning points, big, huge turning points, being strong, being, okay. And then the King of Swords. King of Swords. Tell me about the King of Swords, please. Tell me about the King of Swords and all of this energy and justice. Look at that. 6 of Cups, the King of Swords, Justice, the Wheel of Fortune. I kid you not. Okay. What else? What else? Justice, the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. Okay. All right. So what's happening here? What is happening here is big change. Huge, gigantic turning points. Big change. Strength, being strong and overcoming. The Empress, right? Eyes on the prize. Mind under control, focusing on your intuition. Because when communication comes direct, Mercury, communication, right? When Mercury comes direct, there is going to be some kind of movement, some kind of change in your sense of well-being. In your sense of well-being, it's a turning point, it's a change, manifestation, things are changing, okay? The 6 of Cups, family, home, nostalgia, children, memories. Possibly someone gets pregnant. Possibly someone finds out they get pregnant. Possibly someone who couldn't get pregnant before gets pregnant. Maybe you have children moving in with you. Maybe you have children moving out from you. Perhaps you are moving all the way around. I mean, like moving houses, moving someplace else. Moving someplace else. But there is movement in the 6 of Cups. I also want to throw out that the 6 of Cups is soul energy, soulmate energy, family, soul family energy. Perhaps a soul member is going to show up. Perhaps a soul member is going to remind you of something. Somehow, some way, there is massive, huge, gigantic change in your sense of well-being. To the King of Swords. In the upright. They're all in the upright. The King of Swords talks about decisions, serious decisions, big decisions, some truth, and then justice. What's good and right and proper, what's in your best interest. Perhaps this is a decision maker. Perhaps there's going to be some kind of movement from someone else making a decision about your life, and it creates a massive turning point. Perhaps you're going to get a job. Perhaps you're going to lose a job. Perhaps you're going to have to move. Perhaps a relationship starts or a relationship ends. Either way, anyway, it's in your best interest, and it's the way that your life is supposed to go. Don't fight against it. Justice, it's good and right and fair and proper. It's supposed to be. To the Wheel of Fortune, it's the turning point. It's the divinely orchestrated steps of your life, and the Ten of Cups. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's peaceful. It's happy energy. It's all beautiful. So whatever it is that you're cooking with Mercury retrograde until the 11th, when Mercury goes direct on the 11th, 12th, I don't know how that works, but right in there, right? Everything just comes flooding in. It's like the floodgates just bust open. It's crazy good. It's crazy good. Now, on the 17th of August, the Sun enters Leo. So let's see here. The Sun enters Leo. Where's the Sun at? There's the Sun. And then Leo again with the Strength card, right? Strength with Leo. Inner strength, courage, right? The Sun, happiness, success, and vitality. So this Taurus's determination to use these planetary alignments for their best and highest good wins. It's the Sun. It's happiness, success, and vitality. It is the way that things are supposed to be. Tell me about the Sun. Tell me about the Sun and strength for this particular Taurus. What are you talking about with strength right here? Oh, look, I kid you not, right? The Nine of Wands, right? Resilience, persistence, fighting the good fight because you have persevered, Taurus. Because you have put in the effort that needs to be put in, all of your everything can possibly come to fruition, the beginning stages of fruition on the 11th when Mercury goes direct. Wow, okay. Anything else? That's it? Okay. All right. Let's see, where are we at? Okay, on August 21st, Venus enters Cancer. Venus enters Cancer. So Venus, and where's that chariot? Where's the chariot? Where's the chariot? Cancer. Venus, Cancer. There it is. So Venus enters Cancer. What's this say? Well, it's the Empress and the chariot, okay? Self-control, willpower, determination, pushing forward, going forward. Look, death. It's an end. It's an end to something. It's an end to something and the beginning of something else. It's a massive, massive transformation in your life. Massive transformation. Look to the Eight of Pentacles. Whatever you've been working on, whatever it is that you're not supposed to push forward between the 1st and the 11th, right? Whatever that is that you're going to gel on, that you're going to come to terms with, that you're going to prioritize and sew up and get ready for, is coming to fruition. And it's like this huge, gigantic sun explosion. Seriously. It's like a major, major freaking upgrade. Perhaps this is talking about a transformation from the 3D to the 5D, right? Right? Perhaps this is talking about a spiritual metamorphosis that's going to take place in your life. Perhaps this isn't talking about physicality at all. What you've been working on, what you've been putting in all of your effort towards, that is what is going to be the turning point and the catalyst and the new phase of your life. Wow. Okay. Then we have the new moon in Virgo on the 22nd, and the sun is in Virgo as well, and Virgo is the Hermit, right? Let's pull out the old Hermit. The Hermit. The sun's going to be in the Hermit, and okay, so the August 22nd is the Hermit energy. doing some soul searching, some introspection, really, really, really coming to terms, because you're going to have to take a minute to step back into the hermit energy, because the whole everything that blasts off on the 11th, in and around the 11th, right, is going to be completely overwhelming. It's going to be so fabulous, so fantastic, that it's literally going to overwhelm you. And you're going to have to take a second to pull it all together again inside this hermit energy. And on the 28th to the 29th, Uranus is in Gemini. So let's go Gemini, which is the lovers. And then Uranus, which is the star and the fool from way back here. There's the fool, and so. Hey, I'm going to take my own commercial break right here and let you guys know that I have merch now. I do. In addition to my book, The 21 Concepts of Awakening, A Guided Journey to Expand Your Mind, I have created a collection of cups for your favorite beverage. So bounce on over to myfavoritepsychic.shop, pick up a cup, pick up an audiobook or an ebook, head to the beach, head to the pool, go on that road trip, or just snuggle up in the AC and expand your mind. So, Gemini, okay? Sextile Saturn and conjunct Neptune in Aries. Okay, all right. So the lovers, the fool, and the star. This incorporates other people into the situation. Incorporates other people into the situation. Saturn is the devil, and Neptune is the hangman. Okay? Okay. August 28th and 29th. What does this mean for this particular person? All right. So, Gemini, okay? Uranus with the fool and the star, Saturn with the devil, and Neptune with the hangman right here, okay? Hangman is about contemplating, reevaluating, getting a new perspective, okay? The devil is about attachments that restrict your growth. The star talks about the path and the purpose, and the fool, a brand new beginning, a brand new journey, on top of the lover's card. So this is about clearing the way. It's about clearing the way, looking back on things, and getting out of the way anything that is standing in your way. Cutting loose of ties, commitments, obligations, relationships. It is truly, truly understanding the ties that bind you, that you need to release in order to go into your future. This is about surrendering. It's about surrendering to your path and your purpose. It's about stopping the hangman energy, right? Stop hanging there, right? Reevaluate. Cut yourself loose from the tree with a new perspective. The devil, the ties that bind you, the attachments that restrict your growth, right? Reevaluate all of this. The Seven of Cups in reverse, right? Come out of confusion. The moon in reverse, see very, very clearly. The star in reverse, not the path, not the purpose. The Six of Wands, success, and the Page of Pentacles, a new opportunity, right? This is about surrendering. And that's the battle that you overcome with the Six of Wands, is your resistance to surrender to universal order. By knowing what the planets are saying and doing in regards to your specific chart. Go do your chart, right? And put all of this together. This is a beautiful month. An absolutely spectacular opportunity to really bring it all together and launch it out there for universal order to grab a hold of it and do what it's going to do with it. But you got to surrender. You got to want it. And you have to surrender. You can't have it your way. It has to be in the way of universal order, or it's just your humanness it's just a squirrel trying to get another nut. You're beyond that. You're beyond that. Anyway, I hope this was something cool that you enjoyed. Namaste.